Universal Bowling and Golf Corporation, world famous as Universal, the store for bowlers, brings you television's most interesting live bowling show, Bowl the Professor. And good afternoon, everybody. A very warm welcome to our show. And, you know, it's 1:30, and that means we're always here with Bowl the Professor. And now, without any further ado, I would like to bring on your host of this Sunday afternoon, a gentleman in his 22nd year of broadcasting, as America's first and foremost radio and TV authority on bowling. And his hands will be full today. Your 10-pin tattler.
Thank you very much, Ray. And this is a live show today, indeed. Of course, our professor, as usual, is the man you voted Chicago's greatest bowler of the half-century, Paul Krumske. Glad to see you, PK. We'll learn in just a moment now why all the laughing and the giggling. But first, Paul, the young lady who was scheduled originally to bowl against you, Chicago's match game queen of 1955, Georgette Hartman de Rosa. Georgette, you know, something's happened since you were scheduled on the show. Young fella came to get a bowling ball just Thursday, and as he walked out, he said, "I feel like the world's champion. I can lick anybody." Paul was right there, and he says, "I'll lick you, too." And we said, "Well, your chance is Sunday," and he's here. Would you like to meet him? The man who in 3 days has become the most feared, the most respected champion the game of bowling has ever known, one Jerry 300 Lewis.
Thanks very much. Hello, George. How are you? How are you there,
Hi,
opponent? It's a pity to have to do this to this boy.
Well, Georgette, since we have such a great bowler here, do you think you ought to bowl the professor today, or would you want to watch a really great bowler in action against the professor?
Well, I think I'd like to come back. I'd like to see this ringer beat him.
We will have you back, Georgette. Thank you so much.
Oh,
and now,
Thank you, George.
Well, now, Paul, since you have a terrific opponent here, is there anything you'd like to say in addition to your prayers?
Help.
Jerry, would you like to handicap? Usually these girls, you know, Georgette, for instance, has 188.
You're asking the wrong man.
Oh, would you like to handicap? Yes,
No,
indeed.
I think that we should play even.
Even, Steve.
Yeah, because you just don't want to do this to people. He's got a good reputation. I'll go as easy as I can.
Well, Jer, you've been awfully nice to come down. We want you to know
That's all right. Thank you, and I'll see you again.
Jerry, for every pin you knock down for your favorite charity amongst the many charities that you contribute to, Muscular Dystrophy Association, you'll get $1 a pin for every pin you knock down.
They'll be thrilled, boy. They'll be thrilled. They'll get a $50, I think.
Jerry, good luck. And if
Thank
you need
you.
little instructions from the professor, feel free to ask him.
No, I'd rather not talk to him at all, if you don't mind.
The professor will start on lane number 1. We want him to be as free and easy. He usually starts on 1, Jerry, and starts off first. And so Professor Paul Krumske, the captain of the powerful Meisterbrows in the Classic League, gets going. Oh, it better be a good one, too. Yes, sir. But Jerry isn't worried a bit.
Well, I'll have to take the glasses out now. Get over there!
Hey, you picked off the hard one. Yes, sir.
I just like to play poker a little bit, What do they take the pin? Put the pins down.
Yeah, my automatic machines picked up the 9 pins, of course, to reset.
I think I'm going to change my style.
Hey, look at that. Almost a spare. How about that? Yes, sir. Jerry, you can take another ball now, another frame on lane number 1.
I'm losing already, right?
Oh, only by a couple of sticks. How about that? Yes, sir. That boy's in there to win.
Go ahead, baby. I set that record now 1-3 on boy. Good luck, boy. fall, baby. Keep your head down, follow through, don't drag your arms, go to leg, there you go. You're not concentrating.
He's got the old professor on the run, yes, indeed. Beat Paul in the second frame for sure. Whoop! He's got the old professor on nerve, yes, sir.
Tough, baby, tough.
Oh. Jerry potentially is 12 pins ahead of the old professor at this here very moment. Yes, indeed. Potentially. 2 more strikes. Whoa! Paul won't let him get too far ahead. And this is the 3rd frame for Jerry 300 Lewis. Oh, a little too high. Too bad. Well,
I think my thumb is in a ball.
One 3 for Jerry Lewis. Ooh, too bad. Nice try. Nice try.
Yeah.
Well, Jerry is just a little bit down here. Who's up now? All right, I'm mixed up, too. Go ahead, Professor. Professor in...
How bad am I losing?
Potentially just about 20 sticks.
That's all.
But if he flubs here, you're in good shape, Jerry.
You will.
Oh, didn't get the head pin. 2, 4, 5.
Too bad.
Yes.
Give you $100. Blow this one.
We don't like to goof this up, but if Paul could just chop that 2, 4, 5, you're in good shape, Jerry. Ah, didn't whistle loud enough.
Didn't do any good at all.
Well, how's that score? Just 10 pins, Jerry. You're just 10 pins behind.
Could you get this out of the way? I can't.
The most respected champion. Good. You mowed him down, boy. Well, the old professor, exactly 10 pins up. Come on, Jerry, you got a good chance. The game isn't even half over. Too high. Wonderful, wonderful.
That was a good try, Paul. Good try. You want to use these, Paul? Do they ever bowl at night when you're rested?
Jerry'd be nice if he missed the 3-pin, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I hope so.
Hey,
Show off.
Come on, Jerry, boy, on 2. A strike will make you real healthy here, boy.
Oh, would I love to nab this little doll. What is it going over there? I don't see anything funny.
Oh, he's asking the professor what he's doing wrong.
Oh, is that it? In other words, I'm doing this. Yeah. Got to go right underneath. What are you helping me for?
Well, Paul, I think it'd be only fair to Jerry if right now we take a break and have a Pepsi-Cola, meanwhile Ray Rayner can go ahead and tell us just a little bit about his favorite subject and mine and yours too, Universal, the store for bowlers. What do you say? Raymond, old boy, will you take over for about 2 minutes? And Jerry.
Right, friends, at Universal Bowling and Golf Corporation, you can be sure of more bowling pleasure by remembering these simple, honest facts. This is Universal's Manhattan rubber ball. There's the ball of more live rubber, the ball the champions use for more 10-strike action. In fact, year after year in Chicago, and this is the bowling capital of the world, more champions, you know, Mr. Lewis, roll the ball of more live rubber by far than any other ball. Experienced bowlers know that Universal, the store for bowlers, serves more bowlers from beginners to the champions than any other store in the world. Did you know that men and women come in from all over to the one and only Universal? Now, there's no store like it anywhere. Universal, gee. Remember, too, that Universal will give you that liberal trade-in allowance for your old bowling ball. So, friends, without spending a single penny more, make your investment really pay off in more bowling pleasure. Tomorrow, visit Universal, the store for bowlers. That's world-famous Universal Bowling and Golf Corporation, 525 South Wabash Avenue, Chicago. Open tomorrow, Monday from 9 to 9, Tuesday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Now back to your 10-pin Tattler and Jerry.
I don't know why we wasted all that time. This kid, Jerry, was doing all the fun right here. Well, Jerry, old boy, whose turn is it now? This is the sixth frame coming up. Paul's turn. All right, how are we doing here?
He's showing off. That's all I know. I'm not in your way, am I?
No, not
Oh,
really.
you want the ball? I'm sorry.
That's all right, thank
You don't mind if I just watch? I want to see how
Yeah,
you do
watch
it.
how I put your hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Concentrate
All
now.
right. Real close. Okay.
It's going to be a good shot.
Oh, dear, the 1-2 for BJ. Oh, let's see if he can possibly miss it. Oh, the kid means business, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, I guess I have to bear down now.
Yeah, bear down. Jerry, for muscular dystrophy now. $1 a pin, remember. Hey, that looks good. Ooh, a little high. But this
It's all right. I was hoping for this. I was hoping for this. Now the ball can go right through without hitting nothing.
let's see how this great champion goes after that 4-6. Paul says go for 3 points.
You just watch it hit on this side and bounce over and kick the other one. Hey! Hey! Good job, Jerry! You're kidding! Who's back there? Nobody. On it? Mark it down, slowpoke.
Jerry, you're only 30 behind, boy. You've got a chance. 3 strikes in a row, you've got it made.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that was good. Well, I planned it that way. Too bad, Paul. You're not following through, sweetie. How do you play the shot, Paul? Where do you go for? Right in the middle? Yeah.
Left to the right.
Left
Oh,
to
well,
the right.
go through this bit like you would for instructions, Paul. Go through it. He wants some instruction now on the 3-6-10. Let's help him out. He's 30 behind.
Well, 30 is enough. We only got 4 more frames.
Oh, you don't think that's enough for you?
Oh, you want more than that?
Sure, I know.
All right, we'll talk about instruction later. Try and make this. It's very tough, though. Left to right. Keep your right arm in the ball. Keep your glasses in front of your eyes.
Hey, that's good. That's good. All right, Jerry, you got him on the run now.
Paul, if you want to make some noise and try and rattle me, it's okay with me. What? Ride him, baby.
Ooh, what do we got? 1, 2, 4, 7,
That's
3,
all
5,
right.
8.
I just want, if I get this spare, I'll strike out all the way.
Almost. You look like Krumske on that shot, Jerry.
I feel like Krumske.
Oh, now he tells you, not using a towel.
You mean I should use a towel? Would it be better? Go ahead, Paul. All right, I want to see how it hits.
Okay.
Oh, Paul was right. Use the
You
towel.
all the time, Paul?
Oh, Jerry, 9, 26, 35 behind. Still have a chance, Jerry.
Chance of what?
Of beating him. Strike out all the way here, and you've got it.
All right. Easy. All right, Jerry, no trouble.
Well, this is the one he picked up before, isn't it? Didn't he make the one, too?
Oh, yes.
Well, he's an expert at this shot.
Should I do like Fazio?
Sorry.
Did it get there yet? Oh! I haven't got a chance, Paul. I think I'll concede. 81. Oh, my. Well, he's
That's
not
the
too
top.
good either, you know. Today, anyhow.
That's what you call a Brooklyn hit,
That was a
Jerry.
lucky one. Don't not even look like
I
Yeah.
haven't got a good one.
Jerry hits him and Paul gets him.
All right, Jerry, this is easy for you.
I'm doing most everything wrong.
Didn't learn anything once you guys the other day.
What happened to the hole for the thumb? Oh, I had it backwards.
Oh, wrong side, Jerry.
Thanks a lot. You don't bowl at night ever, right?
Oh, sure. But you work at night. That chaperie has been a complete sellout ever since you've been here, and you'd better show up, boy, at night. Ace Calder is the Jerry Lewis of bowling, the Dizzy Dean, you know. Quite a bowler.
You're making me a little dizzy with the cigar he's smoking. That's my trademark. I'd like to get at least 100 or nice.
Well, Krumske will be getting around 150 here today, I guess. This is a new low for Paul, too, I'd like you to know.
A new low? Beating me was the new low for Paul.
Even
Yeah,
you.
but he's got 156.
Yeah, and a chance now for 176 if he strikes out.
And if he doesn't? And they'll only beat me by about 70 points, right?
Why does he do that every time? Well, Jerry, all you need now is a spare to break 100. Just a spare to break 100.
What about a few strikes? Right over the hand! We get half of it. It ain't easy like when you see it on television, is it?
Well, Jerry, I just think you're really trying to be nice to Paul. You don't want to embarrass the greatest bowler of the
Yeah,
half
meanwhile,
century.
he's doing a pretty good job of embarrassing me. I had to watch Don Carter. I'll smack him in the mouth, too.
Oop.
What do you expect?
Well, Paul, I think that Jerry ought to shoot this frame over. I really do.
No, don't take my part.
Can we...
I just haven't got it today, that's all. Got to be a good sport about these things. What do you think thrilled with me at all, you know, the way I'm bowling?
1, 3, 5, 8. Paul, how would you go after this one?
Well, Jerry should roll this one from the left-hand side the way he showed you.
What happened to that?
We're not using it. We're through with that one.
Now, what'd you say from the left
Roll
side?
it from the left side, Jerry, and try to hit directly into the center.
Yeah?
Center of the number
Should I
one.
walk up or do it from here?
Either way.
Thanks a lot, Paul.
That's right, you throw your hook. You didn't throw your back.
Oh, I see the hook? Well, I've been having trouble with that for years. What happened? How did you get 3? Where did I get 207 more points?
Just a nice scorekeeper, Jerry.
Oh, it's over, huh? Well, I think you deserve a nice hand, Paul. You bowled very well.
Here, Jer, old boy.
Oh, nice, man.
Jerry, words will never express my personal appreciation of all of us here at CBS and at Universal and the Bowl Professor show. And we want you to know that even though you had not quite 100, as far
You
as
didn't
we're-
have to repeat that. You could have said the score wasn't so hot.
As far as we're concerned, Jerry, you scored 300 and you do every time. Not only because you're the greatest in your line of endeavor, but you're just one of the nicest, kindest, sweetest humanitarians I have ever met in my life. And so, for your favorite charity, Muscular Dystrophy Association, for the 300 you scored, $300
Thank you. Thank
from
you very
Universal,
much.
the store for bowlers. And, Jerry, there's one other little thing we'd like to do if my friend Joe Kissel will hand it to me.
A trophy?
Yes, sir.
Oh, see, Paul, if you were lousy, you'd have gotten one.
And, Jerry, it says to Jerry Lewis, famed comedian and enthusiastic bowler. You see, we didn't lie. Enthusiastic bowler. And even more important, a genuine, sincere humanitarian who scored a 10 strike for the Muscular Dystrophy Association January 6th, 1957, from all of us on TV's Bowl the Professor show.
Well, that's very nice. Thank you. That's very beautiful, Sam. That looks like me, too. That goes in my playhouse with a lot of beautiful things that I've received working for Dystrophy, and I can only thank you, and I sincerely hope that the nice people looking in didn't mind my cutting up. Actually, I bowled just perfectly, and I felt that it wouldn't be right to do that rather than kid around, you see. Get me out of this, Sam. Hurry up.
Jerry, one more
Professor, let me
thing.
just thank Paul for your wonderful sportsmanship, because I know that champs don't usually like to be kidded about their racket, and you play it beautifully, and I hope I didn't throw you too bad.
Not at all, Jerry. It was an honor and a privilege to be on the same show with you.
Thank you, Paul, very much.
That
And,
goes for
Sam,
me and our entire crew, Jer. But just one other thing. Now, I know that...
You want the trophy back?
I know that MDA is really and truly close to your heart. And so if you would you tell the folks tuning in where they could send a contribution to muscular dystrophy if they are so disposed?
Well, that would be wonderful, and I'd appreciate it if you so choose to send money to Muscular Dystrophy. I would appreciate it if you would send it to me in care of Box 950, Hollywood 28, California. Nickel, a penny, a dime, anything you care to give will go a long, long way in research. Again, Sam, thank
Jerry,
you so much.
this happened all of a sudden, so unfortunately we didn't have a slide made for this. Would you please repeat the address where they
Yes,
can send it?
in care of me, Jerry Lewis, Jerrylewis, spelled backwards is Sewell Yerridge. And you can send it to me in care of Box 950, Hollywood 28, California. 950, Hollywood 28, California. Well, that's it.
That's it. I think we have about a minute, and you're the greatest for filling up a minute.
Oh, I could talk dirty for 40 seconds.
You
wouldn't
know,
want that,
I
though,
got
huh?
a big kick out of Mr. Atlas, who said to you this afternoon, Jerry, I'd like you to know that I appreciate seeing a nightclub performer perform with not an iota of dirtiness. Your show is so very, very clean. And you know, among the many tributes paid to you in the trade and by the general public, I think myself that was one of the nicest. things that anyone could have had said to him.
Yes, it was. It was very gratifying. Mr. Atlas is with CBS, is that correct?
Yes, Vice President.
Does he know it? Does he know I'm with NBC?
I think he does, and he still said that.
Well, fine. I thought maybe if you wanted to take it back, I'd understand.
Jerry, thank you so much.
Thank you, Sam, and thank you again, Paul, and thank you, all you nice people, for putting up with my nonsense. Thank
Good
you.
Lord bless you. Paul, there is the greatest.
Without a
The greatest.
question of doubt, Sam.
We'll see you next week with our usual show. Bye, folks.